Top 10 Weirdest Frogs in the World. Number 10. Goliath Frog. Goliath Frog is by far considered as the world's biggest frog. It grows up to a length of about 32 centimeters and weigh up to 3.25 kilograms. The muscled leg is very strong and is capable of jumping up to 10 feet. They tend to live in a relatively high temperatures and generally in dense areas around the river systems. Number 9. Wallace's flying frog. There is a frog species named Wallace's flying frog, which can actually fly. It is found atop the trees and plants that can glide through the floor like a parachute. Wallace's frog's limbs are wide like a cover to facilitate in glide all the way from top to the floor completely like a thug. Found in the western parts of Indonesia and Sumatra, which was named after the biologist Alfred R. Wallace. Alfred was held responsible for finding the species for the first time ever. Typically green in color with almost pale yellow coats beneath the frog. Number 8. Long-nosed horned frog. Also recognized as Malayan leaf frog, the frog is remarkable in terms of appearances. The long-nosed horned frog consists of a horns-like projections on the head, which is found majorly in southern Thailand and Singapore. The outer body resembles a dry leaf due to which the frog can camouflage in the dry leafy regions. It can grow up to a length of about 120 millimeters in length and are generally brownish in color. Number 7. Desert rain frog. Desert rain frog is very unusual by looks, which resembles like sands being stuck whole of its body. Found primarily in Namibia and South Africa, the frog resides almost whole of its life near the seashores and sand dunes. Very rare to come across this frog, since it is categorized under the threatened species. Similar to glass frog, the underside of the desert rain frog is transparent, where the internal organs could be seen. The color variations can range between yellow and brown, which probably blend with the sand. Number 6. Glass frog. Glass frog, as the name says, is a translucent frog found majorly in Amazon basin. If you come across one such frog, don't assume the frog is squeezed to death to protrude the internal organs. The frog's internal organs such as gastrointestinal tract, heart, liver and other organs can be seen openly with naked eyes. As the light can trespass through the frog's skin, it becomes highly difficult for predators to identify them. Number 5. Vietnamese mossy frog. Vietnamese mossy frog can perfectly camouflage with the grass and rocky surfaces, since the top layer skin is featured with rocky scales. As the name says, the frog can look very strange due to moss-like formations entirely on the body. Mossy frogs are generally found in northern parts of Vietnam and probably in China. Further, they are threatened species due to deforestation and loss of trees. Consequently, it tends to reside in the semi-wet regions under the caves and rock cliffs. Number 4. Turtle frog. Turtle frog looks completely spooky with almost whole body resembling a swollen gel. About 1.8 inches in length, the limbs and head of the frog is too tiny to even figure out compared to the huge round body. Found in the western parts of Australia between Geraldton and Fitzgerald River. It is hard for them to jump and are commonly seen moving forward or digging sand like a turtle. The color of the frog ranges between dark brown and pink with always dirty belly. They don't tend to develop as a tadpole, instead grows fully inside the egg. Number 3. Hairy frog. Hairy all around the body of a hairy frog, one can be in horror seeing this frog species. Also known as the horror frog, it is primarily found in Central Africa. The frog's toe is made of bone rather than keratin, making them peculiar when claws are into consideration. It is about 11 centimeters in length and the head is pretty huge compared to the body. Generally brown in color, the hairy frog acts strange if endangered. Further, the frog consists of a tiny bony assisting behind the fingertip to act as protecting mechanism if grabbed or attacked by the predator. Number 2. Tomato frog. Tomato frog is found in Madagascar. It is said that the frog is endemic to Madagascar and the lifespan is estimated to be about 6 to 8 years. Not just weird in terms of look, but also is weird with activities. One of such include the mechanism to scare the predators by bulging like a tomato. If swallowed by the predator, a special membrane secretes gummy-like substances to gel the mouth and eyes to prevent from being swallowed. Finally, the frog is considered mildly toxic and the content can generally cause allergic reactions in human beings. Number 1. Suriname Toad. Suriname toad completely resembles like a rock varnished with brownish yellow coloring on the body, making it the weirdest frog in the world. The frog is majorly found in tropical and subtropical swamps and forests in Bolivia and Brazil. The Suriname toad is about 20 centimeters in length with no teeth and tongue. Additionally, the appearances itself seems too bizarre with flattened body and unusual limbs. Whole of its life underwater, including mating. Weird, isn't it?